Hello and welcome back to Ranked A to Z, a series where I win with each pet in the game at level 3 from A to Z in Ranked Versus. Today we're going to be taking on a pretty interesting pet, and that's going to be the Bigfoot. The Bigfoot, whenever it faints, it gives you free rolls. It gives you more free rolls at higher levels. And honestly, it's a pretty solid pet. It's one of those pets that you can slot into any team. Like, free rolls is not a bad thing. It may not be as useful as like a free gold from like a weasel or something like that, but it comes tier earlier, and like the rolls do have use with certain pets. And honestly, it's pretty good. There's a whole roll archetype inside of the unicorn pack that you can combo it with as well. Though that archetype hasn't been as strong since things like the Nessie got nerfed, but still honestly pretty good. Bigfoot originally, it was a 2-5 with that amazing ability, and it was a little bit crazy, so now it's a 2-3. I think it's pretty fair. I think it's a pretty solid pet. But early on here, we're playing a 1v1 lobby because it's a tier 2. I know I can get it to level 3 quickly. And early on, I'm just looking for just like solid pets. I'm really hoping to level up into pets that can counter the summon team that my opponent is running with. So you can see they've kind of got like a horse cricket thing, but as you can see, they invest more and more into the summon archetype. So I decide I want to get things like the drop bear and the mandrake to try and counter that. And of course, I find the Bigfoot in this shop that I want to get to level 3. You can see here, now they got the cricket and the dog, and thankfully, because of the mandrake there, which prevent their cricket from spawning, give it less triggers for the horse and the dog. It's pretty cool. And we're going to try and bring in a lot of this stuff here just to help with the summon team my opponent is running. Of course, I do need to get the Bigfoot to level 3, but first and foremost, I need to win. There's no point if I don't win without, getting the Bigfoot to level 3. I have had that happen in this series, Sometimes a lot of times I lose attempts because, I lose the game, don't even get to level 3, but sometimes I win too fast and I don't get the pet I want to level 3. Here you can see they also have a spider as well. I don't think they had that turn before, but they get an ox from it, which is crazy lucky. I can't believe that happened. But yeah, early on here, we are now on to tier 5. We're going to level up the drop bear, and we're going to pick up, I think we pick up the visitor. I don't think that was the best choice. The visitor honestly helps them more than it helps me. I think I was thinking I could I don't know, if they had some big unit at the front, the visitor could replace a food perk. But honestly, it's not very good into summons because that just means that they can do more damage against me. And they already do have such low health, the visitor isn't really necessary. But maybe, oh look, this actually comes out perfectly against a peacock here. I mean, I guess it didn't really do much in that case. Oh, we lose, that's so sad. Wish the mandrake hit the sheep there. I actually need the mandrake level 2 to hit the sheep, wouldn't I? Mandrake's such an interesting pet. It's got an amazing ability, but also it's pretty niche because it only targets faint pets. But Daze literally prevents an ability from working. So it's not the worst thing in the world. We keep leveling up the drop bear here because if they're going to keep the dog or the horse at the back, I'm just going to keep investing in the drop bear. Look, they still have the horse at the back. They do not learn. Oh, and actually, here's another annoying thing. There's another reason I shouldn't have the visitor on the team. It replaces the dazed from the mandrake, and so the spider gets to spawn a pet, and we draw as a result. Not very smart on my part here. But, I think I pivot off of the visitor pretty soon here. We'll get the level up early and fight a bad dog. Oh, man, you guys know I love some bad dog. I've used it a lot recently on Ranked AtoZ. I mean, obviously I used it in the bad dog video, but I even used it in the behemoth video, just because the great one snipes can be really helpful, just doing 6 damage to everybody. I mean, look at their team right now. Every single one of their pets has 6 or less health. This is a perfect time to get a great one into the team. And we've almost got our Bigfoot to level 3 as well, which is super handy. At this point, I'm just looking for more Bigfoots and maybe some more pets to deal with the summon archetype, but honestly, I think I'm doing pretty well. Positioning here, really I just need to make sure I get through the peacock at the front before the bad dog great one gets summoned. I'll put the Bigfoot, the gingerbread in second position so that I will live the great ones tonight, because I know they have summons afterwards. I want to make sure I can still beat them. They put a deer at the front, which is really scary actually, because they're gonna get a big bus here. That actually means that, oh, I draw, never mind, I forgot about the drop bear ability. I take it back, we draw, let's go. But yeah, I'm going to be looking for some more bad dogs because, I mean, more great one is always great. And I'll finally get the Bigfoot to level 3, which is awesome. And we'll bring in a Phoenix as well. I mean, Phoenix is a pet that is really nice because of that crisp damage. And once again, crisp does 6 damage. And you know what? Their team has 6 or less health. So, we'll look to level that up as well, just because I think it could be really useful into their summon team. So yeah, now just kind of got like a Bigfoot up front and then just a bunch of things to try and counter their summons because they're investing really hard into this. Now their dog has enough HP to live the Great One, but we actually have the drop bear here that's able to take it out in one hit. We're able to take a win. So we're both at 4 hearts here, 1 turn away from tier 6. I could grab a mandrake. Yeah, I think I grab it here. That way it has a chance of targeting the deer or the sheep, since now it can target pets that are level 4 or tier 4 or lower. And I thought about grabbing Yggdrasil fruit just to have like extra summons to the back, but with the Phoenix, I think I'm fine. And I roll a bunch of bad dogs here. I'm like, well, shoot, I guess I'm gonna do bigger Great Ones now. Now I can get the Great One to level 2, doing 12 damage. It's just gonna completely demolish their team. Even with the garlic on the deer there, we're still able to kill him in one hit. And then the drop bear here takes out the dog perfectly again, and we take another win. Drop bear targeting the backmost pet is it's a mechanic that I always forget about, but honestly, it's so useful. I think here, I decided to grab the team spirit since I have a couple levels available in the shop. Might as well get a little bit of stats. I guess I could have leveled up the Phoenix as well and kept the Great One kept the team spirit on the team. But also pick up the Behemoth because that's a pet with those stats that can live the Great One snipes and maybe trade with something at the end. And now look at this, we got level 2 Great One, level 3 Draw Bear, level 2 Phoenix. They put a chili on their deer, so they got the double chili going on, but it's still not enough. We sweep their whole team. They resummon a bunch of stuff, but our level 2 young Phoenix is actually enough to clean up. 12-12 summon is nothing to scoff at. We're gonna level up the Phoenix as well, and we're just gonna save these bad dogs to keep refreshing the keep refreshing the Great One triggers, the evil book, because we want to keep that online. It's doing relevant to the team. Here I really think about having extra summons to deal with the after the Great One kills everybody. And I decided to put the Phoenix at the front. I think at this point I was just trying to make sure I had enough stats to get through the front pet. And then I figured the Crisp plus the Great One could kill pretty much everybody. And look at that, because of the deer bust plus the turkey, I'm glad we moved the Phoenix to the front because there's no way we're defeating that in any other fashion. We take another win here. They're now at 1 heart. So yeah, like I said, the Phoenix was a great play there because the bust summoned from the turkey. We had just enough attack to defeat it there. And now we can have a level 3 Phoenix in battle. I mean, what are they even gonna do? They really need some like mushrooms or something. I don't know why they aren't doing that. Mushrooms would be really nice because, you know what, if I snipe their like turkey with a mushroom, then it doesn't matter. Or that's actually, never mind, this is why Phoenix is at the front also. I can replace any mushrooms they buy with crisps, so I don't even care about that. And look at this here. Once again, the crisp the whole team. Then we delete it all with the crisp. And they still have the turkey alive, but the Great One's able to take everybody out. And we clean it up in the end, and we take the win. Level 3 Bigfoot. It wasn't in a roll team, but you know, it only took me 3 tries, so who cares? It was pretty good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, stay true.